my good friend and
Hello, Chatzu here.
Troy Baker.
Just jumping right into the future game show. I was about to just skip past this one, but like whatever. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'll be here for at least until just before 7. Unless it ends sooner.
Incredibly exciting games and also showcasing developer interviews, exclusive trailers.
I would just love to have a genuine reaction to something that I can get just super excited about. Just one thing this year. Come on.
And a WD Black hard drive by following the link. And we have a new addition to the show this year, the virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the first world premiere.
Thank you. Announce something, please. What is this? Wait. Oh. Okay, new franchise. I'll still bite. What do you got? What's the game actually like? Right, chat. I was thinking like Turok or Dino Crisis. No. Okay. Third person or first person. Hunting dinosaurs. I can get down with that. Looking to protect them. But then we found out that was a stupid idea because they're dinosaurs and they're going to kill us.
I wonder if you can put hats on the dinosaurs. Extinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a sandbox adventure about the healing power of nature. Let's throw it over to Prideful Sloth
Yawn.
to find out more.
I mean, unless the gameplay is really good.
Prideful Sloth HQ. I'm Adam.
And I'm Cheryl, and we're the...
And I already doubt it.
Grow is Prideful Sloth's latest project that we're working on for 5 games.
Grow, Song of the Evertree is a beautiful sandbox game about growing new worlds, building a town, and bringing harmony back to the land.
Grow will be available later this year on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Thanks for watching.
At least it was brief.
Once upon a time,
Oh, okay.
our lands teemed with
Trailer.
creatures and song. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived and lived in harmony with the land around them. But this harmony was not to last. Slowly, without much notice, the withering was creeping out from the darkness. Once it took hold, there was little that could be done. Our lands were overrun, and all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all was not lost. One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their
Oh, Jesus.
and with boundless determination. This young soul seeks out a way to push back
My
the
mouth's still
withering
working.
and bring life back to our world.
Let me reset. There we go.
Grow,
Well, looks cute.
That was
Except for that book, that was
Song
that
of
was
the
creepy
Underground,
looking.
which is coming to PC, PlayStation,
Alright, reset
Xbox,
again.
and Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Come
Okay, Laura,
on.
that was extremely cute, but have you considered more dinosaurs? Hmm?
You can't just hijack every game reveal and make it about dinosaurs, Troy.
Oh my god, come on.
Life.
There we go. Okay.
This is a very different world.
Did we really need another trailer?
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, game director at Frontier Developments.
Oh no,
So
we
as you
needed
may
a
have seen earlier at the PC
interview,
game show,
apparently.
We're working on Jurassic World Evolution 2. We're really excited about it, and we're looking forward to creating the most authentic Jurassic experience yet. We've got tons of new features across 4 different game modes, including our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We're going to be leading efforts to contain, control, and conserve all those dinosaurs now running out in the wild. You'll be working alongside characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Jeff Goldblum. And in the game, we have over 75 prehistoric
Guys, Jeff
creatures,
Goldblum can't save everything.
dinosaurs, we have returning community favorites, and we've added flying and marine reptiles to the game. I'm really thrilled to be showing you a first look at footage from the game itself. This is from our Species Field Guide series of videos focusing on one of the many prehistoric species we have in the game. This is an iconic, popular dinosaur. It's the Triceratops, but we're showing you it in a new environment never seen before in Jurassic World Evolution. I
Shoot,
hope you
I do
enjoy
still
it.
have
We're
till
looking
7,
forward to
right?
the game releasing later this year.
The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever
Yeah,
have
7,
existed.
okay.
It is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke them.
Shrek doing other things while that's going.
Evolution 2, which is launching in 2021 on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Okay, for this next section, we're bringing the joys of E3 to your home with a series of demos you can play right now. That's right, today. This is the Future Game Show virtual show floor. And remember, if any of the featured games grab your interest, you can try them out now by heading to the Future Game Show Steam page. So let's
Okay,
head down
cool.
to the show floor where I believe Laura is working.
What can we try?
Yes, hello and welcome to the Future Game Show's virtual E3 show floor. Just look at it, Troy!
I am looking at it. It is incredible. They nailed it. You know, minus the QE. Musk that's in the air. But man, the darkness, perfection.
I read enough
Mask.
reminiscing. Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is a striking platformer from Open House Games where you transform to solve puzzles in an oversized world, dodging creepy crawlies and
Neat.
mischievous Roombas.
And now for another Tale of Paper as you shift packing boxes in the house-moving sim Get Packed, fully loaded. As you can see, it's all about moving couches. On a couch with your friends in couch co-op.
It's gonna be me
Gonna be available on
eventually.
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and is also backwards compatible on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Are you done saying couches?
Yes. Hey, Laura.
Sure. What do you have? Wait, what's that?
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Access codes. Go.
So about that drink.
Right, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, here's a genre cocktail full of co-op action RPG combat and finished with a survival twist. How does that sound?
Nah.
How's
I heard what you said. Tell me about the game.
This is Gatewalkers, which sees you and up to 3 other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But you also have to gather resources to fight out hunger, thirst, and trade cards. Oh my god. Got it.
Let's hope no one gets thirsty enough for another one of your jokes. Anyway, come over here and check out the menu.
I agree, he's not doing very well at him, and neither are you.
This is an isometric RPG
Ooh.
that has you solving crimes across multiple virtual
Isometric
realities,
though.
where your choices will shape the world around you in and outside of the simulation.
Okay, not in a horrible way though.
Speaking of detectives, check this out. Backbone is a gorgeous adventure game from Eggnuts set
That
in
does
dystopian Vancouver,
look
where
gorgeous.
you must crack cases to clean house in this corrupt post-noir city. Plus, you're a raccoon.
Well, if you like raccoons, allow me to offer you more critter-based adventures with Beacon Pines. Set inside of a magical storybook, Beacon Pines sends players to a sleepy mountain town where you collect powerful words that can completely alter the narrative in this charming but mysterious tale.
You know, I'm detecting a theme with the anthropomorphic animals. You know, Laura, I've always... Huh.
Troy, focus. I've got a triple threat of fighting foxes to show you. This is Trifox, a charming cartoon brawler where you fight waves of enemies as one of 3 adaptable combat classes. Great, huh?
Yes, totally, but now it's time to get serious. Mankind is gone, but the beavers remain. Welcome to Timberborn. It's a unique city builder where players set out to create the ultimate beaver society.
No.
This involves
Huh.
everything from constructing dams to
Alright,
natural
interesting
resources.
twist.
I guess even
I'll
buck-toothed
give you that.
critters need a solid work-life balance.
That they do. So, what's next?
Never fear, the Rift Breaker is here.
Wow. What was that?
Is what I would say if I was playing our next game, which is a base-building survival game where you hack and slash your way through hordes of alien creatures. Look at it.
Oh, no. I want to hear more from the Rift Breaker.
Okay, maybe after the showcase we're meant to be hosting.
And with that, we've reached the end of our little tour. But remember, you can go hands-on with all of these games right now by visiting the Future Game Show page
Disappointing.
on Steam. Now, how do we click this? Is it no? Wow, that's update. I don't need to update this. Laura, can you help me out just a little bit?
I got you. Okay, we're back. Quick note, from here on in, when you see this pop up on screen during a trailer, it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play a demo and go hands-on with the game.
Okay, so there is more.
Andrea!
Good lord, stop trying to be funny.
Rocky, I'm sorry, the smart wanted to do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check out this exclusive presentation from Steel City Interactive about Esports Boxing Club.
Coming later in 2021, Esports Boxing Club brings you the greatest fight roster in video game history. With over 200 fighters already signed, we've got some of the biggest and most anticipated names. From the absolute legends of the sport to the most exciting names in boxing today. The first women's division ever represented in a video game. And the hottest new talent. But what about the game? Let's take a closer look at the next-gen visuals and gameplay that are set to make ESBC the greatest of all time.
That's good. There's definitely one for the grandkids and stuff to see.
There's no gameplay. Makes the game better, not graphics. Oh, that was creepy for a second. And these graphics don't look all that great.
So the movement system in ESBC is all about fluidity, being able to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes. The physics system doesn't just rely on animation. This allows us to recreate realistic knockdowns. Even when a fighter's unsteady on their feet, it's not purely animation based. Now we've had professional boxers, professional coaches come into the studio.
If that system glitches out, it could have hilarious results.
And actually reviewing the game during its development. And now we really feel like we've created a true representation of the sport. Presentation is important to us. Just because we are in the studio, we're still going to aim high when it comes to production values.
Esports Boxing Club, coming to PC and all major consoles with early access in 2021.
Esports Boxing Club is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Series S.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking part in epic battles recreated using aerial photography and satellite imagery. Let's take a closer look at Hell Let
Okay.
Loose.
Product not yet rated.
My name's Max Ria. I'm the founder of Black Matter and the lead developer of Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose began as the idea of a couple of hobbyist game developers all the way back in 2015. Following a successful Kickstarter, we launched into early access in the middle of 2019. And since then, we've delivered 9 enormous updates, including entire systems overhaul, 60 maps, 2 new weapons, gadgets, and vehicles, as well as expanding our
Back
unique
scratcher.
strategy-inspired metagame. As a result, we've been fortunate to sell more than 1 million copies during our first year of early access. 2021 is only going to be bigger. I'm excited to announce.
So this isn't exactly an announcement, it's just
on July the 27th, with the introduction of the Soviet forces
an
on the
update.
server, including famous battles like Kursk and Stalingrad. Before we close out the year by bringing Hell Let Loose to next generation content. Hell Let Loose has only grown due to the vibrant community that surrounds it, from our earliest Kickstarter backers to our newest recruits. We're excited to introduce you to this ever-evolving and expanding World War II experience. We hope you enjoy.
Okay, but is it just a first-person shooter? What exactly is it? Yeah, I still know nothing about it, really.
Hell Let Loose is launching on Steam on July 27th and coming to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5 in 2021.
Yeah.
So, Laura, have you ever wanted to play XCOM, but in real time with up to
Oh,
7
Jesus.
Of course.
Yep, that's what I thought. Then you need to keep your eye on this next game.
Hello, my name is Carlos, CEO of Fire, a game dev studio based in Croatia. And for the past few years, we have been working on Red 62 game. It is a real-time tactical battlefield game. It supports a creative.
Yeah, that's neat.
We are about to show you the launch trailer now. So
I can just hear how excited I am.
game launches on Steam and have fun blasting simulations.
You are the Executor, a high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of strong mutants and liberate Mars.
Welcome back, Executor. The Stroll infestation has now infected all colonies on Mars. Build your squad from 6 unique classes of elite soldier, utilizing their skills to best suit each mission type. Customize their weapons and tech, as well as their upgrades and abilities. Take command on the battlefield using the command radio to give orders to the whole squad or individual soldiers. Concentrate fire on targeted locations and carry out supply runs even during the heat of battle. Recruit your friends to the fight and join in up to 8-player co-op to save Mars in our name.
I honestly just wish I had more to say during these, but I knew E3 was going downhill, but it is in a free fall this year.
Mutant Invasion and Red Solstice 2's Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June 17th. Our next game is about delivering mail in a sleepy American lakeside town. Let's join Dylan from Gamius to learn more.
Hi, I'm Dylan from Gamius, and it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s.
So I just had to stretch.
Play as Meredith Weiss, who takes a break from her life in the big city to deliver mail in her hometown. It's a job you can do at your own leisure, and you will get to know the people in Providence Oaks along the way. Today, we're
You know
excited
what?
to share an example
I'd freaking play something like that.
work is done. Movie night with Angie from the video store.
This is fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural. But of course, we can only see one movie at a time. So, which one will it be?
Where's the option to punch Angie in the face for that?
Trouble in Little China?
Good choice.
Or The Great Mouse Detective?
Never seen Blue Velvet. Here it's good.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, that would be a good choice.
Disney fan. Oh well, let's get in touch with our inner child.
Won't spoil more, and we also can't say what Meredith will do after spending 2 weeks in Providence Oaks, because it's all up to you. Lake is coming first to Xbox and PC this September 1st. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Is it sad that I'm probably more excited about this game than I am for like half of the stuff that I've seen at this entire E3 so far?
X and S on September 1st.
And I'm sorry, did I say Epic? And you lost me.
Is a pixelated take on the genre following a protagonist.
I don't know if it showed Steam, but if that's an Epic PC exclusive, then there goes any excitement.
There was dust, and from that dust, the moon was born. Eons of idleness passed, before suddenly it shattered. Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth. From one prodigious
And it was all Piccolo's fault.
humanity, and from another, the gods. For a great many years, balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Greed and distrust among his kin, compelling these calamitous beings to conquer man. Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled ally, humanity revolted. The Great Crusade overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them within the sacred walls of the citadel, at the expense of untold lives. A peace was wrought, but it was not meant to last, for the miscreant Exil returned from his concealment, conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged kindred. A darkness permeated the lands. Rivers stagnated, crops failed, and the world of man began to fade. The great moon, witnessing all, wept a final shard. A shard of the purest obsidian. And thus, a glimmer of hope remained.
Not even going to tell you what kind of a game it is, just...
Customize your combat style
That's...
and boss rush ancient
Oh.
gods when Eldest Souls drops on the PC and all current console formats July 29th, 2021.
That image pretty much speaks to what kind of game that is.
At the next game from the folks behind War Thunder. Here's Tom from Dark
The
Flow
hell is
Software,
War
guiding
Thunder?
through and listed.
Sounds like the most generic ass name imaginable.
Hi there, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully our little trailer has got you interested. My name's Tom, and I'm part of the team.
We haven't really shown anything yet.
A historical World War II shooter with some unique gameplay quirks. One of Enlisted's most unique features is the Squads mode, where you head into battle with a squad of AI soldiers under your control. You can instruct them on how to react to enemies, and most importantly, you can switch between any of them seamlessly with the press of a button. You'll only need to respawn when your entire squad is wiped out. This way, you're always kept right in the middle of the action.
I just run the chat. Oh my god, no one cares next.
We have a fleshed out solo mode too, where you will only fight against other players. At its core, Enlisted aims to form a golden middle ground between the more hardcore and arcade-style shooters currently available. Time to kill is kept short. A bolt-action rifle to the chest will down a soldier in a single shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits.
So pseudo-realistic World War II.
Have their limitations. Aircraft restricted to the cockpit view, and crew inside tanks can only use viewports to spot targets, so you'll need to keep your wits about you to really get the most out of these machines. Progression in Enlisted is spread over various campaigns. Currently, you can fight in Moscow, Normandy and Berlin, with Tunisia and many more coming soon. Each campaign features new weapons and equipment. Firearms can be improved to increase their raw performance, and soldiers can be leveled up to grant them specialized perks. Different classes of soldiers are able to equip different gear, with specialist classes such as engineers able to build structures anywhere on the map, including FOBs, sandbags and barbed wire defenses, and even anti-tank cannons and AA guns. Enlisted aims to keep historical accuracy in the forefront.
I'm doing my best to stay awake right now.
Uniforms are all true to history. No neon pink Sten guns and mohawks here. Each army will be decked out with the
E3 is straight up putting me to sleep.
Because of the squads feature, you'll never be short on targets. Twitch reflexes and fast reactions will of course have their place in Enlisted, but even if you haven't had the time to fine-tune your skills, you'll easily be able to come away with a kill count in the double digits. The AI, however, are very attentive and react to sound, and not to be underestimated. But that's all we've got time for. Make sure to give it a try yourself by heading over to enlisted.net/join. Enlisted is cross-platform and available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and currently in open beta.
In the chat. But this shooter is, quote, true to history, winky face.
Use the code ENLIST now for a free
That's what
bonus.
everyone who makes a shooter, like the historical shooter, says.
Cheers.
That was Enlisted, which is available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
If it's already out, why'd you take that much time out of
fully destructible environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out Severed Steel.
Alright. That looks fun as hell. Still not waking me back up, though. This actually looks fantastic.
Severed
All
Steel
right.
is coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Okay, notepads at the ready, because for this next section, we're going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention. Here's our future hits montage. For
No, you have the minimal amount of my attention. Yawn. 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 Already saw a trailer for that, though. Dice Legacy. Yawn. Is there another game with a similar name? Janitor. Could be alright. Definitely not fried chicken. Ranch sim. Yeah. Sims is usually kind of interesting. Huh. Loving the aesthetics. Dome King cabbage. Looked cute.
Okay, I might regret asking this, but you want to help me with this next one, Omicho?
Okay. Did you know that Sega recently announced Sonic Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from
Yeah, isn't that also only coming to frickin' Epic?
I hope Sonic does okay without me.
Did not regret. Did not regret.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Golden, senior producer at Sega of America. I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort from our upcoming release, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Please enjoy.
Whatever, let me know when it comes to Steam. I mean, I honestly would love it more if everything would just come to GOG, but yeah, Steam's good. Ooh. Nausea. Nice. Yeah. Oh. What? No S rank? No.
Get ready for Sonic Colors Ultimate, which is racing onto PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 7th. Moving swiftly on, we've got a new management game from Chucklefish, where you play as a powerful artificial intelligence in control of a space station.
I guess it's coming to Xbox One. Maybe it'll be on Game Pass.
Sorry, Laura. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that you were planning to disconnect me.
No, you know, never mind. I'll handle it. Here is Starmancer.
Oh, all these indie games, loving previews of all these things that I'm gonna get to play via Humble Bundle over the next few years. Because let's be honest, that's where most people are gonna play a lot of this stuff. Like, oh, look at this indie game I got with my Humble Bundle subscription, which has been like half of my Steam cleaning videos.
August 5th, 2021, and it's available to wishlist on Steam now.
Laura, you know, ever since that Lake trailer, I've been thinking, have you ever wondered about Postal Service? Like, that there's just so much
Not...
Is there any more?
Okay. You're saying you don't know about Jeff and Devin?
What are you
Well, I mean,
talking
okay,
about?
now,
Let's
yeah.
press this button again and
It's not like letters or anything. Just Amazon packages.
Kiwi is a game about two kiwi birds who work at the post office. Their names are Jeff and Deborah. I'm Joel, one of the developers on Kiwi, and I'm going to show you how a Kiwi level changes over the course of the game. So in this room, you're transferring.
Can we move on from the shovelware, please?
Ransom note style by stamping them onto the page with your butts. You'll come back to this room every so often throughout the game, but there will always be a new twist to change things up. So as summer turns to autumn, now your word fragments are moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll need to chop certain words in half with the descrambler to get the pieces you need. Jeff and Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds of hazardous work conditions. We got sandstorms during the summer, male fly swarms. These guys have no respect for personal property. Paranormal activity. This is genuine footage of an actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes
I'm starting to fall asleep again.
lantern to break through blocks of ice and keep each other from becoming kiwi cities. Our little heroes are going to face new challenges every level and in every room of the post office, whether they're typing telegrams, or packaging shipping crates, or helping an octopus sort the mail. It's all in a day's work for Jeff and Deborah.
I guess you take this time to say, hey, notice I moved the Twitch.tv Great Ratsu out of the way. Just figured whatever, I'm already stretching the screen. I don't need to put that in front of it too.
Alright, you got me, Troy. I'm a believer. Co-op Postal Puzzler
Really?
is coming to PC and all
That got you?
platforms on August 31st, 2021.
See? Told you. Next,
Somehow I don't believe
Roguelike
you.
with an attitude, a game show shooter where you earn likes for dunking on competitors and causing a ton of destruction. Will the circle be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world premiere.
Was that a Bioshock Infinite reference? Man, actually, just thinking about it now, I'm like, can we get like a Running Man game? That'd be interesting. And he is just like shaking like crazy trying to keep me awake.
That was Death Run TV. And you can play the pilot right now by heading down to the Future Game Show page on Steam.
Okay, hazmat suits at the ready. Because this next game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive a 3D scanned recreation of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Here's more on what to expect
Stalker
in
2?
Chernobylite.
Oh, Chernobylite.
Mówi się, że to, co designerzy sobie wymyślają, to jest pisanie listu miłosnego. Każdy kiedyś był zakochany, pisał list miłosny, wydawało mu się, że to jest takie piękne, wspaniałe, a potem po latach znajdował te listy i mówi, Jezus Maria, co ja tu za bzdury pisałem. Zaczynaliśmy właściwie od gry, gdzie...
That last one, someone put a comment featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
designersku dobre, ale zwykle emocjonalnie dosyć nudne. Dlatego dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego ciekawe. Na początku był to taki mały chat, który gracz sobie mógł modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny.
Hopefully it's in the next 10 minutes.
Stawał się coraz bardziej sensem gry, coraz bardziej jego sercem. Nadawaliśmy coraz większą rolę naszym towarzyszom i warto im było dać właśnie tą walkę, coraz więcej potworów, coraz więcej możliwości, coraz więcej broni.
That's just about all the time that I have.
Z czymś zupełnie innym niż to, z czym się kończy.
Fight to survive when Chernobylite comes to PC on July 28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation in the summer. If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor, you can play Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on GamesRadar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they've been cooking up with their upcoming PC and console.
Oh, for the love of God.
Let's take a look.
Product not yet rated.
Be something interesting in here, something at all. Come on. We've already shown that. And that's not really anything, because it's just a cinematic. I mean, cool, but once again, something I'm going to play, so it'll come in a humble bundle. Or humble choice, whatever. Probably same as this. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I joined a cult. Huh. Probably funny for about 5 minutes. King of Seas straight up looks like a ripoff of oh wait, never mind. Different angle at least. Kind of like a mixture of the art style of Sea of Thieves with Sid Meier's Pirates vibes. Or Sid Meier, whatever you pronounce it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing with that. Sheltered 2. Meh. Overcooked. I think I've got Overcooked 2 on Steam. Matter of fact, while that's going, I might as well look that up. Let's see.
Be sure to wishlist any games that sparked your interest on our Steam page. It really does help the developer out. Or you can also head over to GamesRadar.com for more info.
This next game has
Yep,
an
Overcooked
imposing
2.
art style, reminiscent of everything from Wes Anderson movies to Wallace and Gromit. Let's throw it over to the Slow Bros to talk you through some exclusive gameplay from their stop-motion handmade adventure, Harold Halibut.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Zonat and I'm the director and composer of Harold Halibut.
That is not stop motion, that is CG.
Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship stuck under sea. It's been 250 years since your home. An Ark-like spaceship fled an Earth on the verge of a Cold War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Harold, a young lab assistant to the ship's lead scientist, Jean Maru. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the silent ship, Maru still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the
I'm still loving the aesthetics, but
dry up. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story, so let's dive into some gameplay details. You were able to explore a huge part of the spaceship right from the beginning of the game.
I like the way this is looking.
While the professor will always have tasks waiting for you, the wonderfully weird rest of the video runs will keep you just as busy. It was very important for us to not only focus on the exciting main storyline, but to create a world full of interesting events and meaningful encounters. The dialogues don't only help you
Well, it's CG, but they're clearly going for the stop motion aesthetic.
Inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing broken 3D print. Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Harold's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans. At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the stop-motion-like look of the game. We are in fact building
Okay, yeah, stop-motion-like look.
game in the real world. We build sets and puppets.
Wait, what?
3D scanning. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters.
Okay, interesting.
Day in, day to day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world that nobody could have guessed existed, and one that may hold the key.
There we go. Chat, finally something creative.
We're really excited to find out how you like being immersed in this unique world and the feeling of puppeteering Harold. There's still quite a bit of work to do, so all we can say right now is that Harold Halibut will come soonish.
Oh, screw you, John Doe. This looks like garbage.
You can already wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Harold Halibut is coming soonish to
Okay,
PC,
Harold Halibut.
PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, yes, there have been a few gloomy
One
games so far,
to
so
keep
we
up
came
with.
a wholesome chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game. Seriously, if what I'm reading is correct, this one is gonna melt your hearts.
Happy Game. Why do I have the feeling this is gonna go all happy tree friends and just... Oh, wow, I called that. And it should have been obvious. Underlining creepiness to it all. Oh my god. Jesus. Freaking chat nunny the fuck. Oh no! Drug trip simulator.
Okay, Laura, hope you're still there. Tell me you just watched the same trailer that I did.
Troy, yeah, that was something. What I want to know is who the hell is writing this script.
Yeah,
Frog Lick Simulator.
They're telling me that Happy Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021. Oh, and demo is available now if you want to have a cheerful jaunt into a land of wonder. Good luck with that.
Our next game is a gorgeous hand-drawn puzzle platformer following a young mechanic in a broken world. Pay attention at the end of this trailer for some exciting information about the Minute of Islands release date.
Alright.
Four brothers, bound by eternal purpose. They all broke at the same time. And a girl named Law. She knows what must be done. When the blight first came, people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. Moore's family is still here, however.
I got 4 minutes before I am just doing a hard stop of the stream, whether or not this show is done or not. I'm hoping I don't miss anything amazing. I mean, I'll give this year this. If you're into indie games, you are gonna have a field day.
Minute of Islands.
I do like indie games, but not all the time, man. I need variety.
Yes, we are excited to announce that that Minute of Islands is out now for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's something that's already out, so what was the point in showing it here? I guess to let people know that it's out.
The folks at Techland who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour of Dying Light 2. Let's throw it over to the developers who are here to answer some of your questions about the game.
And this might be how we end. Okay. Dying Light 2 for the third time.
The video presented in the PC Gaming Show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What he's looking for, what motivates him, how he ends up in the city, and of course, what happened in the DLC franchise between both games. This is a bunch of important information about the DLC story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game look outside the core campaign?
Side quests are world building in Dying Light 2. Through these quests, you can decide how the city will look like thanks to the city alignment system, or bring new opportunities for the city. A great example is an opera singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like. And that's a lot of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the co-op is that it gives you an opportunity to see how the world changes when your friends make different decisions than you. In co-op you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really there is no just one way to play the Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
Uno minutes.
But we also want to give you a deep, thought-provoking experience that will let you be immersed in the DL2 world for 1 hour. On top of that, thanks to the choices and consequences mechanics,
Deep thought-provoking.
Depending on the way you
Buzzwords galore.
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, Dying Light 2 is full of infected, but it's also full of humans, with their everyday life activities and purposes. We are building Dying Light 2 around the simple rule: ground is death and rooftops alive. What is cool is that NPCs act differently on each other's level. Also, their behavior depends.
At this point, it's very likely Nintendo will win E3. Agreed. And so we get another trailer, I guess? Or is that the end? Okay. Alright, about to do a hard stop. Let's see if they announce anything else real quick.
Dying Light 2 is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on December 7th.
Revealed during the Nintendo Indie World Showcase earlier this year, this next game is a skateboarding action platformer. Here's Simon Bennett from Roll7 to give you...
Yep, definitely stopping it there. Alright, well, hopefully I don't miss anything. I will see you in the next one. This is Chatzu signing out.